Good evening. My name is Jae-jin Park. I'm the staff attorney for the Korean American Civic Empowerment. I will be the moderator for tonight. I would like to thank you all audience for attending this City Council debate, and which is the first of its kind in Englewood Cliffs. Also, we would like to thank you all for candidates for accepting our invitation. Please welcome our four candidates. Tonight's debate is organized by the Korean American Civic Empowerment to help Englewood Cliffs residents, especially Korean Americans, in making educated decision for the November 6th general election, and to create an opportunity for candidates to outreach their Korean American constituents. For this purpose, we have invited all local media. Not all local media is here, but I believe they will cover this tonight's event. So if mostly Korean American medias are here, so candidates, please speak slowly so that they can understand, so that they can, they are recording this candidate debates, so some of the Korean news televisions will cover this too. So
Slowly, it takes away from 2 minutes.
yes. Yeah, but still, you still have 2 minutes. So before we start the candidate debate, I would like to briefly explain the rules. So first session will be the opening statement. Each candidate will have 2 minutes to speak, to deliver their opening statement. The speech order will be arranged by ourselves. I mean, so it is already candidates already agreed on that order. So it will be the incumbents who will speak first, and they will take turns in parties. So that means the first person is a Democrat, then the Republican will answer next, and then Democrat and Republican. So, and also they will take turns in answering the questions. So if the opening statement will be the first person will be Mr. Pavaro, but he will be the last person to answer the first question in the question and answer session. So in that way, we will take turns. So there will be the opening statement, and then after opening statement, we will have a moderator question and answer session. So I have a couple of questions, and then I will ask some questions, and then candidates will answer. And they will also, the candidates will have 2 minutes to answer, and then after all four candidates answer the questions, then candidates will have 30 minutes for rebuttal to any answers. Yeah, 30 seconds, not 30 minutes, I'm sorry. We have only 1 hour, so I cannot give you 30 minutes, but we have 30 seconds. Yeah, it's not automatic. If you want to rebut, you have anything to rebut, then ask me. Then we will give you 30 seconds. So, and then after the Q&A session, we will have the audience Q&A session too. Now we are getting the questions. If you have any questions, write it down and then give it to our volunteers. But for the timekeeping wise, I think we don't have then much time to ask all the questions. So we will pre-screen, and then we will select 1 or 2 questions for the audience questions session. And after that, we will have closing statement for each candidate for 2 minutes. That's our rule. And then our rule is also, we have another thing. In this room, there is no campaigning in here. So if you have anything, don't distribute to anybody. And also we would like to ask all audience to be quiet during the debate. And then if you make any noise to interrupt this debate, we will ask you to leave this room. So be careful about that. And also for the candidates, it's just debate. And then we want to control the situation. So no interactions are allowed between candidates. So use your time wisely.
I would like to thank KACE for offering this debate tonight. Thank you very much. I met them a few weeks back. They're super folks. I've been asked why I am seeking office. For over 30 years, I have helped make Englewood Cliffs the jewel on the Palisade, the jewel with Fortune 500 businesses, low taxes, and a great place to raise a family. In fact, Englewood Cliffs has been rated the #4 community in the nation as a great place to live. What are my qualifications? I served as a councilman from 1970 to 1981, and then from 2011 to present. Currently, I am the council president, serving as liaison to the fire department and the Board of Health. I served as municipal clerk for 26 years in the borough and as administrator for 19 years. I was named Municipal Clerk of the Year for the state of New Jersey in 1999 and taught municipal government as a teaching adjunct for Rutgers University for 10 years, teaching not only municipal clerks but borough officials. Prior to entering work in government, I taught science at Dwight Morrow High School in Englewood. I am a Korean War veteran and hold membership in the Veterans of Foreign Wars and the Disabled American Veterans. I've been married to my wife Yvonne for 49 years. I have 2 sons and 4 grandchildren. When I retired in 2007, Englewood Cliffs was in great shape and all departments were operating smoothly. During the years 2010-11, I have watched our local government slowly disintegrate because of mismanagement and micromanaging by newly elected officials who had no knowledge of the workings of municipal government. That's it? I'm done.
안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. It is nice to meet all of you, and I am happy to be here. That's what that means. My name is Carol McMorrow, and I have been a councilwoman since 2010. My husband, Michael, has been an Englewood Cliffs police officer for over 38 years, and I'm the proud mother of 3 sons, Brandon, Ryan, and Dylan. I'm a licensed realtor with experience in both single-family residential and multi-unit dwellings. I have a passion for serving our residents and for helping to make our community to be the best that it could be. I take great pride in representing the core values that people want in government. I became involved in politics because the Englewood Cliffs government was not responsive to anyone other than a select group of people. My life experience has made me the person that I am today. Hardworking, loyal, dedicated, fiscally responsible, and responsive. For me, these are not just words. This is a way of life. It is because of these attributes that I am able to serve you, the community, with the passion that I have. Having lived abroad for 5 years, I understand the challenges and the difficulties of adapting to a new culture, a new language, and a new way of life. This life experience has taught me the importance of recognizing the role that our community can play in involving the various cultures that make up Englewood Cliffs. I am running for re-election because it is very important that we maintain a 2-party system in Englewood Cliffs. Just as consumers don't want a monopoly in business, taxpayers should not want the monopoly in government. Our residents would be best served with a council that offers checks and balances, and that's what a 2-party system gives you. Thank you.
And Ms. Noda Sharon Thompson.
Yes. Good evening, and thank you all for coming, taking a little bit of your of your Friday night to spend with us, and thank you, KACE, for hosting this wonderful debate. I've been asked, why am I running for office? I'm an 18-year resident of Englewood Cliffs. I raised both of my children here. I've been married to my husband, William, for over 29 years, and I'm running for office because I believe that our residents need a voice and leadership. I believe that our residents need to be heard, and I have sat in council, sitting in the audience since 2010, watching many of you protest against our budget that had been defeated and requesting that that be changed. Some of you came out and actually did several petitions requesting that both of our borough administrators who were fired by the prior administration would be returned, and your voice was not listened to. It was simply ignored. Government is for the people. You are the people. I believe in a two-party system because we are in a government that believes in a two-party system, and it is the correct way. However, you, and only you, are the watchdogs of this government. It is up to you to be involved, to make sure and demand the transparency that government can give you, and to come to council meetings and participate with us. I am a Cuban American, and I understand what it's like not to know the language. I understand what it's like to have to learn everything from the beginning. I understand what it's like to be in a foreign country and not to speak the language well. I still translate for many of my old Cuban friends. I go back to Washington Heights where my parents live, and I take them to whatever medical appointments they need because some of them still haven't learned the language. But my parents made sure that my brother and sister and I did. I thank you for coming, and I look forward to working with each of you.
Thank you. Mr. Federal?
Hi, my name is Ramon Federal. I am a former Englewood Cliff councilman. I have lived in Englewood Cliff since 1979 with my wife Lida, and I have raised my two children, Leonardo and Laura, who both went through the Englewood Cliff school system. I came to this country from Cuba at the age of 15 years old with my parents. We were forced to start over again, losing everything to the Cuban government. Through dedication and hard work, I was able to achieve the American dream. I fully understand the struggles and challenges that come with living in a new country. I appreciate and respect the Korean community for showing interest and wanting to get involved. I work as a commercial artist in New York City. I was a coach for the Englewood Cliff soccer program for over 12 years, as well as an assistant baseball coach. It was through this community involvement that I was able to serve in the Borough Council. I am very happy to have this opportunity to speak to the community at this time. Thank you.
Thank you. It's for the opening statement session.